Are you finding it as a builder that you feel like you're in a position where you just have to take on any job that comes your way in order to fill your pipeline? We see this be a really common problem for builders in the industry. They get themselves into this place of desperation where they don't feel that they can say no to any jobs. They've just got to take whatever is coming their way, because if they don't, their pipeline will have a hole in it. They'll have to figure out what they're going to do for cash flow, and it's all very urgent. And so they're just literally saying yes to anything that comes their way.
Yeah, this is one of those profitability leaks that is super easy to fix. And again, it's just, we work with a lot of Elevate members to build their confidence. And it's incredible seeing once a builder gets the confidence to say no to the wrong clients, how quickly their business changes. And literally that's all it is. Like if your guts is telling you that you're not comfortable with the client, they're not listening to what you're saying, they're pushing back on some things, and you know that it's going to be a challenging project, don't take it on just because you've got bills to pay or that you need the next project, because the reality is that job's going to end up costing you more money than what you will make out of the project, and you'll end up in a worse position than where you are now. When you say no to the wrong types of clients, it actually opens up all the doors for the right types of clients to come your way.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's really interesting to watch builders just think that, no, I can't do this. I have to just keep taking these jobs. And then they have this business that's full of like nightmare clients that don't suit them or the way that they work. They're blowing their budgets on projects. There's no margin in their projects. So they've just bought themselves a really badly paying job that they don't enjoy going to every day because they've got clients that are the wrong fit. And meanwhile, they don't actually have any room to say yes to the right clients because they've said yes to all of these wrong clients.
Like it can be a tricky thing to get your head around, but it absolutely blows my mind. I've seen enormous wins changing my mindset on this in my own business, and like the hundreds of builders we see in Elevate now that literally by saying no to the wrong clients has completely changed not only their business but their life. And it's funny because you, as a builder, like we talk about it a lot, but it's your business. Like you don't have to take on every job, and it's up to you to make decisions of the types of clients you want to work for. And it's really literally that simple. And I know in Elevate, we give our members a lot of templates, a lot of guidance, as well as all the other members that are already doing this, egging everyone on to get this done. And it's incredible how quickly they see change.
Yeah, it's really interesting to watch, isn't it? When a member knows that they need to say no and they've got to overcome that hurdle of that mindset of, oh my gosh, if I say no, is my pipeline going to just be empty? Is nobody else going to ask me to work for them? You know, this is really scary. I'm going to have to deal with this hole in my workflow. And being able to overcome that, surrounded by a community that's supporting them and showing evidence that when you do say no to the wrong client, the right client inevitably shows up, is a really amazing way to support yourself through those big hurdles of changing your business to the way that you actually want it.
I think it's funny, like we see a lot of comments come into our Facebook group, and you'll see someone say, oh, look, I really need a job. And then they'll go through all the things that the client's not listening to. And you'll see all the other members jump in and say, do you really want to do that job?
Yeah, red flag, red flag.
Yeah. And then they have to come back and sort of swallow their pride and go, yeah, I know, I don't need to take on this job. And like literally within weeks, you'll see them get back on there and post, oh, look, I said no to that client and now I've got this amazing client. Like, so it is incredible how being around the right community, surrounding yourself with the right type of people that are on the same path as you, and everybody's getting behind everyone and supporting each other, it completely changes your confidence, changes your mindset, and allows you to have the courage to say no to those clients.
One of the ways that we do this really effectively with our members is to help them actually understand how to navigate those initial client inquiries and those initial client meetings so that they can immediately see if the client's going to be a fit for their business. And so having the right tools and templates to be able to do that right off the bat of first meeting with the client becomes a really fantastic and fast way for you to know that they're going to be a fit or not before you've spent too much time with them. And our Dream Projects folder is a great example of this system that we have to help builders be able to do it.
Well, everything we give you access to actually teaches you that it's your business. It is completely up to you. And at the end of the day, you need to take on the jobs and the clients that suit you, your business, so that you can run a sustainable, successful, and profitable building business.